Hey Joe, it's Folks here, and you want to know what I love? I love that I do print on demand, and Facebook ultimately shows me a lot of ads from other print on demand stores. I think it's probably because I do a lot of research and I look at a lot of print on demand stores and I look at designs and print on demand suppliers, and ultimately Facebook thinks I have a lot of interest in some of these products, which means I ultimately get to see a lot of really cool print on demand stores because all day long I see different ads from a lot of different shops. And if you're watching Facebook, I hope you continue to do that because I love seeing different stores. Anyway, I found 3 different print-on-demand stores that are doing a tremendous job. They are definitely making millions of dollars in sales. In this video, I'll show you how I know. As I was scrolling the other day on Facebook, I saw this ad here. I also saw this one here and this one. These 3 different stores are all selling the same print-on-demand product and they are crushing it. Obviously, I don't know for sure if they are actually print-on-demand stores, meaning they could be producing these items themselves, but this product that they're selling and the mock-ups that they use could ultimately be the same ones offered for print-on-demand suppliers that we can get the same product from. And that is what we're going to break down today. If you want to see some of these strategies that I use in my own print-on-demand businesses to sell print-on-demand products, make sure to check out some of my other videos. And if you want to go through some step-by-step training from me to actually build out your store, make sure to check out my course. There is a link down in the description. Inside, you'll get access to over 30 step-by-step videos showing you the process to actually build out your own print-on-demand store. The best part is it is completely free, and like I said, there is a link down in the description. And before I actually show you what they're doing and I show you their Facebook ad strategy and how they're actually doing this with a print-on-demand supplier, I want to talk about the type of stores that they have actually created. One of the first things that you need to do if you're starting print-on-demand is to decide on the type of store you want to create. What they've created here is called a product-based store, where they have basically chosen one product to sell on their site, and they've made everything from the name of the store to the product that they're selling and all of the branding and everything designed to help them to sell that one product. This store here, realsteelcenter.com, is one of the stores that we are going to be looking at in today's video, and this is, like I said, a product-based store. They're just selling metal signs to lots of different niches. We then have this option here. This is our second store for today. It is called Riversidedesigns.com. And again, they're doing essentially the same thing. They have metal signs as their product on here. And then what they're doing is creating designs for lots of different niches. Like I said at the beginning, I do have a free print-on-demand course. Inside, I go through the different types of stores and ultimately give you some tips on how to choose one. And like I said, what they are doing is called a product-based store. They have essentially chosen one product and they have built their brand around it. In a way, they have almost made the product that they're selling their niche. And this is honestly a great way to actually build out an awesome print-on-demand store. Obviously, you'll want to make sure that the product you choose is one that's in high demand and also one that makes you a decent profit margin, and also that it is a product that can be sold to lots of niches. The point is, you can make your store appear as an expert in actually selling that product. You almost gain credibility when you brand everything from the name of the store and your logo and everything on it to sell that one type of product. In a world where everyone is selling tons of different products on their websites, by choosing just one product to go all in on, your store almost appears as a little bit better than some of the others out there because you have chosen just one thing to focus on. Again, most stores that do this make this the star of the site. It's even in the name. This store is called realsteelcenter.com. Obviously, they're not saying the word metal sign, but by just saying real steel, they are of course linking themselves to this product. A lot of times when I talk about the different store types, people will ask me how they should go about actually choosing a type of store for their own. Obviously, there's lots of different things that you could consider, but when it comes to choosing a product-based store, one thing thing you could ask yourself is, are there other products out there that you want to sell? If the answer is yes, then obviously a product-based store would not be a good option for you. However, let's say that you are really excited to sell print-on-demand shoes, and at the beginning you really don't see yourself trying anything else. Perhaps a product-based store selling only print-on-demand shoes could be a great option for you. This would allow you to brand yourself behind that product. It would allow you to make yourself appear as an expert selling it, and you would be able to have lots of flexibility selling to other niches that could end up wanting to buy a pair of shoes. Now, obviously, the major negative of something like this is that if you ever wanted to do something else later, you would not be able to. You'd have to do it on another store. And right here I actually have a sample of a print-on-demand metal sign. In a moment I will show you the Facebook ad strategy that the stores we are talking about are using, and I'll also show you the supplier you can get this sign from. This product is super cool. It is basically made of solid metal. It is, pretty thick and durable. I've made reviews in the past on this item here on my channel before. The supplier that I'm going to show you offers this in several different colors as well as different sizes. This option here is the 36-inch option. They do come in sizes all the way down to 12 inches. So if you wanted to sell something a little bit smaller for the inside of someone's home, maybe in a game room or even in a kitchen or something like that, one of the smaller options could be awesome. But obviously, something like this could be really, really great for the outside of someone's house or even on a large wall inside of the house. It's just a really versatile product. And like I said, I will show you the supplier that you could get this from in a moment. So if you did want to sell metal print-on-demand signs like what I've been showing you, you could check out the T-Launch Print-on-Demand Company. They have die-cut metal signs. These actually do ship from Louisiana, so if you wanted to use a supplier that was based in the United States, this is a great option for you. Like I said, this does come in 5 different colors. They have it in black, red, white, a copper, and a silver color, and then they also have it in 6 different sizes for you. It's a really cool product. They have some awesome mock-ups in here as well for you to use on your store. And like I said, if you wanted to try to emulate some of the things that we're seeing these stores do today, this could be a cool option for you. So like I said, these stores that we're looking at today have essentially chosen metal signs as their product, and then they make lots of different designs for different niches. They're also running social media pages like this for their store. You can see that they are quite active on this. The last post they have on here was from about an hour ago, which shows that they are in fact active. And as we scroll through, we see it here over and over again. In a moment, we're going to talk about some different things that they're actually doing with their ads. But first, I want to show you how I know that these stores are likely making millions of dollars. This store here has over 17,000 reviews posted here on their store. If you do some math and you do 17,000 and you multiply that by their average selling price, you will see that they're actually making multiple millions of dollars in sales here on this store. And again, before we break down their ad strategy, I want to kind of talk about some things that they're doing here in the store that I think are making them successful. These 3 things are things that I have talked about before, and I would advise you, if you are building out a print-on-demand store, to pay close attention to these things with your own store because they can really impact your sales. The first thing is the fact that their purpose is clearly stated. Their name, their logo, all of the imagery on their store is all geared towards setting them up as a store that is an expert in selling metal signs. As you scroll through this store, you see nothing but collections and features of the product, different images. They've shown it in a lot of different angles. Ultimately, this is a place that if customers are landing here, they will feel like they are on a real branded store. They even have a loyalty rewards program. They have gift guides on the bottom. They've really defined their purpose as being a place that can actually provide you with an awesome American-made gift. One thing you might not have noticed is the fact that they're actually offering some urgency here. They are not only offering free shipping on orders over $99, which could incentivize people to actually spend more on the site, but they're also allowing people to get 50% off sign with code SUMMER50 if they buy one. Now, this is a genius strategy here because what they've done is they've got their SUMMER50 discount code, which encourages encourages people to save 50% off if they buy a second sign. However, what they've also done is they've only given free shipping on orders over $99. Now, there's a good chance if you buy 2 products here, then you are going to be able to get the obvious discount of getting 50% off of one of them. However, the 2 products is likely going to get you over that $99 threshold, which is ultimately going to be sort of a double dip for you as a customer. This is a genius strategy when it comes to your sales and your offers, because ultimately you're going to drive a lot of people to add multiple items to their cart in an attempt to be able to get both of those offers. Now, the next thing they're doing is relatively something that I don't see a lot of people really give much consideration to, and that is the fact that their personalization options are extremely simple. You can see here with this metal sign that they are doing personalization just for their name and also for the year in which they established either their family, their campsite, their camping home, or whatever it is they are actually establishing. So many times I see people do personalization options that are quite weird, or sometimes they are just something that requires too much thought on the side of the customer. You'll see that as we scroll through all of their signs, they are all very simple. They will either allow someone to add their last name with the niche, or maybe add a date in there or something like that. But what they don't do is they don't ask people to come up with their own quotes or really just any long text or anything complicated that the customer would have to think too much about. Ultimately, what I'm saying is this store has done a great job at creating very simple, personalized products that will lead to more purchases. Now, when I was new to print on demand in the world of running ads on Facebook and on Instagram, one of the things that I always wanted to see was real examples of awesome Facebook and Instagram ads. I wanted to see examples of stores that were using ads in a successful way. I wanted to see actual examples of the ads so I could see what they typed on them. Also, I wanted to see the images and the videos that they were using on them. And ultimately, I wanted to figure out how I could sort of spy on other stores to see what they are doing with their ads. And that is what I want to show you now. If you find any print-on-demand store out there that is running ads, there is a way that you can actually spy on the exact ads that they are running. Obviously, if they are not running ads, then you would not actually be able to spy on anything. What you are going to want to do is navigate to the store that you find and ultimately try and see if they have a Facebook page linked somewhere on the store. If I scroll all the way to the bottom of this page, I will see that they do in fact have a Facebook page listed here. Once you land on a Facebook page for a print-on-demand store or any business on Facebook for that matter, you can easily see if they are in fact running Facebook ads. You can also see if they are running ads on Instagram as well. What you want to do is click on the About button on their Facebook page. If I click this, you will see that another window opens up and it gives us some information about the store that we are looking at. What you're then going to want to do is click where it says Page Transparency, and when this window loads, you will see that it will say this page is currently running ads. If they are not running ads, it will say this page is not currently running ads. If you want to see the ads that they are running, you're going to want to click the See All button below. Once you do that, again, you will see that this page is currently running ads, and if you click this button here, it will take you to what's called the Facebook Ads Library, which will show you all of the ads that they are running. Here, inside of the Ads Library, if the Facebook page is running any ads at all, they will appear right here. And again, for this specific page, we can see that they are running 22 different ads right now on both Facebook and Instagram. We can tell they are running them on both because each one of these ads has the Facebook logo and the Instagram logo as well. If you scroll through, you can see all of the ads that they are running, and one thing that I always look at when I am looking at ads like this is the start date of the ad. You can see that if we scroll all the way to the bottom, they have a few here that have been launched since February of this year. Actually, February 27th, they launched 2 ads that are actually still active, which is a great indication that they are wildly profitable with this. At this point, as I'm making this video, it is July 31st. If they were not profitable, there's a good chance that they would not be running these ads for 5 months. Obviously, something is working well for them if they are doing this. Obviously, something is working well for them if they are leaving ads that long and running as many as they are here. Now, obviously, they are running different ads to lots of different niches, which means they likely are using different interests and keywords to target for each one of these ads. Something like this here, where they're targeting a couple of different niches, they might be layering different keywords together. We also have this ad here, which is just showing a tomato sign, so perhaps they're running that ad to people that like to garden. As we continue to scroll through, we see cats and we see some different stuff for Father's Day, we see garden gnomes, and ultimately, again, this is a product-based store, so all of their ads ultimately are going to be targeted towards different people. This, again, is a tremendous way to be able to double down on one product type, but also have a lot of versatility with the different niches that you are selling to. And ultimately, like I said, they are doing quite well here on this site. Now, hopefully this was cool to see. Maybe this was a product that you have never seen before, the metal print-on-demand sign. Like I said earlier, you can get that product from the T-Launch print-on-demand company. I showed you a sample. I also have a full video review here on my channel of that product if you wanted to check that out. If you guys have any questions or if you want to see more stores like this, let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.